workshop, what's the one thing I can do to maybe avoid stepping on a landmine? Could we make that the question? Yeah.
Let's do it.
So this is not a complete financial solution. I'm being very, I just want to be very clear about that. I'll tell you though, that knowing what your cash flow forecast is the single most important thing that will prevent you from going out of business. I've had multiple Amazon and other e-commerce platform business owners learn about this one tool. And I've received like tearful messages, including video messages saying, Tim, I had no idea. I was just a few weeks away from going out of business.
Wow. Your
one tool saved my multi-million-dollar company. And we've been able to completely fix the issues that we had. Not saying it'll fix everyone's issues, but in their instances, it fixed the issues that they had to get back to health. And so I think that, when we have the view of just sell more, we're not acknowledging that there's actually strings attached to all revenue. So I always say all revenue has strings attached to it. It's up to you to decide which strings you're willing to live with, right? So for example, I know people who sell on Walmart, for example, sometimes they're faced with net never terms, kind of a funny way to say that, right? So meaning you could sell in Walmart, but they take 180 days to send you your cash. So congratulations, maybe you sold $50,000 or $100,000 or whatever the number amount is. But if you don't actually get the cash for 6 months or even 3 months, that's a string that's attached to that sale, is very slow terms. And if you don't have the cash in your bank, you can't turn around and buy your next inventory order or pay for inventory or pay for advertising or whatever it is you need to pay for, right? Another string that might be attached is there's a lot of revenue that has no margin or in fact, negative margin. Like a lot of people don't realize that you can actually, for every dollar that you sell, have like $1.20 in costs. That's between your manufacturing costs, that's your shipping costs. I mean, there's all like your advertising costs to acquire the customer, right? There's a huge long list. And it blows people's mind when they think about, well, wow, if I had negative 20% margin and I sold $10 million in my business, that means I would actually lose $2 million in the year. Like I'd be up 10, but down $12 million, right? And that's also true if you just have a $100,000 business. If you have $100,000 with negative 20% margins, you're actually spending 120 and you're upside down by the end of the year. What's crazy about that is you are literally in a better financial position if you would have just sat in your mom's basement and played Call of Duty for the entire year. Yeah. Like I was walking down the street after I lost 200 G's and I saw like homeless people. I was like, wow, that homeless person right there, their net worth is $200,000 better than me. And, presuming they have nothing in the bank, maybe they do, I don't know. But that's a pretty crazy experience and thought. And so how do we make sure that we actually keep, not just make $1 million? A millionaire is not someone who makes $1 million, someone who keeps $1 million. Very different ballgame. And it drives me crazy when I see people saying, oh, here's my millionaire, club or my millionaire program. And all it does is help someone sell